Now let us continue with the last time that we stopped. Use the power line for 7 to answer the following questions. Now here 7 raised to 1 is 7. Now 7 square, that is 49. 7 cube, that is 343. Now here they have asked us, how will you solve this? So 2401 multiplied by 49. Now you can see 2401 is here, that is 7 raised to 4. And 49 is 7 raised to 2. So you have to write in the power form and then solve. So 49 cube. Again you will write 49 as 7 square and raised to 3. Like that you will solve. So let us see the solution. So first one, you can see 2401 into 49. You can write it as 7 raised to 4 into 7 raised to 2. That is 4 plus 2, that is 7 raised to 6. 49 cube. So 7 square raised to 3, that is 7 raised to 6. And likewise, you can see the further questions solved here. Now, here we have 16807 divided by 49. So you can write it as 7 raised to 5 upon 7 raised to 2. So 5 minus 2, that is 7 raised to 3. Then 7 divided by 343 can be written as 7 divided by 7 raised to 3. That is 1 minus 3, because a raised to m upon a raised to n is equal to a raised to m minus n. We have to subtract it. So 1 minus 3, that is minus 2. So minus 2 can be written as 1 divided by 7 raised to 2. So negative becomes positive when we take the reciprocal. Now further examples are there, you can observe. Then we have used the numbers like 10, 100, 1000 and so on. So write the numerals. So expanded form, you know how to write the expanded form. 47561. So you can write the place value. So 4 into 10,000, 7 into 1000, 5 into 100 and 6 into 10 plus 1. So that can be written in the power of 10 also. So 10,000 can be written as 10 raised to 4. 1000 can be written as 10 raised to 3 and so on. Okay. Now, further write the numbers in the same way as 172, 5642. So same way you have to do. 172 can be written as 1 into 100 because it is in hundreds place. 7 into 10 because it is in tens place and so on. Now, distance between Sun and Saturn is this much. You can write it in the form of the power of 10. So count how many places are there. So you put the decimal after the first number. So first digit is 1. After that, you put a decimal point and count how many times you are going to the right side. So you are going 12 times to the right side. So 10 raised to 12. Count 1, 2, 3. Like that, you have to count how many times you are going to the right side. 12 times you are going to the right side. So the first number can be written as 1.4335 into 10 raised to 12. And other distances can be written same way. So what can you say about these three distances, which is the smallest? So 10 raised to 11 is smaller than 10 raised to 12. Therefore, the distance between Sun and Earth is the smallest. Now, the number of lines are shown. Okay, and the distance between the Sun and Saturn is given to you on the number line below. Mark the relative position of Earth. Distance between the Sun and the Earth is 1.496 raised to 10 raised to 11. So you can see how you can mark relative position approximately you have to know. Now express the following number in standard form. Same thing. So 59,853. So you can write it as 5.9853 raised into 10 raised to 4. 4 times we are going to the right side. That's why 10 raised to 4. Other numbers you can easily do the same way. Now continuing this, 1000 trillion is a quadrillion. This pattern continues and you can have million, billion, trillion, quadrillion, quintillion, sextillion, septillion, octillion, nonillion, decillion, and so on. So what does the first part denote? So here is the answer. You can see million. So 10 raised to 3. Billion, 10 raised to 6, like that. So 10 raised to 3 into 10 raised to 3 into 10 raised to 3. So like that. So how many group of 10 raised to 3 power are there? That you have to check. So for billion, it is 10 raised to 9. So 10 raised to 3 into 10 raised to 3 into 10 raised to 3. So 10 raised to 3 is there. And after that, two groups are there. Okay, group of 3 zeros after 10 raised to 3. So million is one group, billion is two groups, trillion is three group, quadrillion is four group, and like that. Now find out the unit digit in the value 10, 2 raised to 224 divided by 4 raised to 32. So you can write 4 raised to 32 in the form 2 square raised to 32. So that will be 2 raised to 64. So 224 minus 64, that is 2 raised to 160. Okay. So here is a pattern. You can see 2 raised to 1 is 2, 2 raised to 2 is 4, 2 raised to 3 is 8. So units place how it changes: 248, 6248, like that. So here the pattern repeat after every 4 steps. So unit digit 2 raised to 160 is the same as 2 raised to 4, which is 6. So there are 5 bottles in a container. Every day a new container is brought in. How many bottles would be there after 40 days? So number of containers added every day is 1. So number of containers after 40 days will be 40. So number of bottles in the container, in a container is 5. Then, so already there are 5 bottles in the container and every day a new bottle is brought. So after 40 days, how many will be there? So total bottles in the 40 containers will be 5 into 40, that is 200 bottles. Okay, just read it, you will understand. Then next one, write the given number as a product. Write the given number as a product of two or more powers in different ways. So we have done this. You can see 64 cube can be written as 2 into 2 into 2 6 times. So it can be written as 64 cube is 2 raised to 6 raised to 3. So 2 raised to 18. Now 2 raised to 18 can be written in different ways. 2 raised to 9 into 2 raised to 9, or 2 raised to 10 into 2 raised to 8. Addition. Addition should be 18. So 9 plus 9 is 18, 10 plus 8 is 18, 6 plus 6 plus 6 is 18, like that. So other numbers are also written and different ways are there. So 192 raised to 8. So 192 factors we can write 2 raised to 6 into 3. So 2 raised to 6 into 3 raised to 8. So 2 raised to 6 into 8, that is 2 raised to 48 into 3 raised to 8. So different ways you can see. Observe them, write it down. Remember that you have to separately write for 2 raised to 40 and 2 raised to 8, then 3 raised to 8. So 2 and 3, they are separately written. See the next one, 32 raised to minus 5. So 32 factors are 2 raised to 5, then 2 raised to 5 raised to minus 5. So that is 2 raised to minus 25. We have to multiply it. Put 5 5s are 25. So multiply it. Now examine each of these, true or false. So cube number are also square numbers sometimes. Fourth power are also square powers, always true. So 3 raised to 4 is 3 square, that is 9 square. So like that, true or false are there, you can easily do it. Observe the answer. Third answer is true, fourth answer is true, fifth answer is never true, because 46 is not divisible by 4 or 6. Therefore, there is no prime number q such that q raised to 46 is both perfect fourth power or perfect sixth power. Now simplify and write this exponential form. 10 raised to minus 2 and 10 raised to minus 5. So we can write it as 10 raised to minus 2 minus 5, that is 10 raised to minus 7. 5 raised to 7 divided by 5 raised to 4 can be written as 7 minus 4, that is 5 raised to 3. Other numbers are also there. 12 square is 144. So what is these numbers? So 12 square, 144, we know. So 1.2 square. So how can we write? We can write it as any number, decimal point. If there is one place, you can write it divided by 10. So 1.2 can be written as 12 divided by 10. 0.12 can be written as 12 divided by 100. 0.012 can be written as 12 divided by 1000, and so on. Observe, 12 square already you know. 10 square is 100, 100 square is 10,000, and 1000 square is, you can see the zeros, it will double. Now circle the numbers that are same. So 2 raised to 4 into 3 raised to 6. So you see the numbers. 2 raised to 4 into 3 raised to 6, 64 and 3, 32. 64 and 32. So 18 raised to 18 square and 6 square are the same. Now identify the greater number from the following. So 4 raised to 3, 3 raised to 4. Which is bigger? So 4 raised to 3 is 64 and 3 raised to 4 is 81. So 3 raised to 4 is greater. So 2 raised to 8 and 8 square. So 2 raised to 8 is 256 and 8 square is 64. So 2 raised to 8 is greater. Like that. A dairy plan to produce 8.5 billion packets of milk every year in a year and wants a unique ID identifier for each packet. They can use the digit 0 to 9. How many digits should be there? So first of all, 8.5 billion packets they want. 8.5 billion packets. So you can see the number of digits and unique number that we can write. So it should be 10 digit code because for 10 digit these many combinations are there. 64 is a square number, 8 square, and cube number 4 cube. So are these numbers both squares and cubes? Is there any way to describe this number in general? Yes, there are other numbers are there, perfect squares. For example, 729, 9 cube. So general rule, sixth power of any number is both the square and cube. That is 1 raised to 6 is 1, 2 raised to 6 is 64, 3 raised to 6 is 729. It is square also and cube also. Perfect square and perfect cube. Cube number also and perfect square. A digital locker has alphanumeric both digits and letters, passcode for length of 5. For example, the codes are G89P0. Like that, how many such codes are possible? So length of the passcode is 5. Total choices are 26 and we have 10 digits. So 0 to 9. So 26 plus 10, that is 36. So 5 possible. Length of the passcode is 5. So 36 raised to 5 is the possible codes. The worldwide population of sheep in 2024 is about 10 raised to 9 and that of goat is about the same. What is the total population of the sheep and goat? So 20 raised to 9, 10 raised to 11 and 10 raised to 2. Like that they have given the number. So population of the sheep is 10 raised to 9, population of goat is 10 raised to 9. Total population will be 10 raised to 9 plus 10 raised to 9. Two into 10 raised to 9 is also correct. Now calculate and write the answer in scientific notation. Each person in the world has 30 pieces of clothing. Find the number of pieces in the clothing. So estimated population is 8 billion. So 8 into 10 is to 9. So piece of clothing is 30 pieces. So multiply by 30. So 2.4 into 10 raised to 11. So number of bee colonies. So if there are 100 million bees colonies in the world, find the number of honeybees. Each has 50,000 bees. The numbers are very big. 38 trillion bacterial cells and all. So you have to just play with the numbers. So number of bacterial cells 38 trillion, 3.8 into 10 raised to 13. Average lifespan is 80 years. Spent while eating is 1.5 hours. Total eating time in seconds you can calculate and then multiply. Just numbers are big. You can just see. Okay. We'll stop here. Thank you very much.